All right. So it's a topic I want to speak on, and that entails these drones and the manner in which these drones are coming into the black manosphere and trying to plant their flag down and try to carve out a niche for themselves. And we all know who I'm talking about. Talking about Taz. Not just him. It's some other niggas who are trying to capitalize on certain aspects of the plight of the black man, and they're trying to capitalize on it, and they're trying to brand themselves. But that's I'm gonna put that shit to the side. I'm set that to the side because it's a couple other niggas that I've been peeping. It's one nigga in particular that I've been peeping since like 16. That was on some fake shit, and he be around. I ain't saying nothing about him, so I'm just let him live. I'm just sit back. But yeah. First things first with this character, Taz, and he is a character because this nigga straight out of a comic book. This nigga straight off of motherfucking Monday Night Raw. This man is not genuine. He's not genuine. He's not black first, he's brand first. B1 stands for brand. He's not about black people, he's about branding his bastardized ideology and pushing that and monetizing that for his personal benefit. There is no logical consistency within his ideology. None whatsoever. He says he's black first, but he neglects to address one half of black people unless that specific demographic is in personal contention with him at that point. When he's in an argument, he bolsters his claim, well, I check these bitches. He bolsters that claim by saying, you know, while he's in an argument with a bitch, he'll call her a bitch or raise his voice at her and say, well, look at that. I check these bitches. No, nigga, you putting on the show. You putting on the show. Now, there's been several people within the black manosphere who's called this gentleman out and who's criticized him. But what I've yet to hear this man, to hear anybody question him on is the fact that he took a coined phrase from another person, i.e. Jason Black, Professor Black Truth. He took the Black First moniker from them, bastardized it, and then equated his own personal fuckery to it and tried to redefine the shit. Well, this is black first. When you go to the source of what quote unquote black first is, that being Jason Black and Professor Black Truth, those are the two gentlemen who I accredit the black first moniker to. When you go to them, you will find that the shit that Taz expounds is diametrically opposed to the overarching philosophy of those two gentlemen. This nigga ain't. This nigga is like the off-brand soda of Black First. What's that? What's that off-brand Mountain Dew? Mountain Lightning. That's what that nigga is. He's the Mountain Lightning of Black First. And nobody's called him out on this shit. And I knew this nigga was full of shit when he started kicking this whole black first shit, because I'm like, okay. I've been listening to the person who coined the phrase or who coined the term, or the peoples who coined the term black first, years before I even knew that you existed. And what they expound or what they attribute to what black first is doesn't line up. It isn't acute to what you attribute to what black first is. So you took what you took their coin, you took their coin phrase and you bastardized it. Trying to ride another nigga wave. Trying to ride another nigga wave. And you know what? You know, it just dawned on me. That's why this nigga be talking about, why y'all worry about what the bitches doing? Because this nigga is doing exactly what the bitches is doing. Whenever men come up with something, it's always a bitch or some bitches who want to come along, take that shit, take what the man has created, try to bastardize it, and flip it and spin it and mold it to whatever they want it to be. Men come up with red pill, bitches come up with pink pill. Men come up with MGTOW, women come up with WGTOW or WGTOW, whatever the fuck. And like I said, I've been listening to TBA and Professor Black Truth for years. Hell, I even called up to a TBA broadcast one night, spoke to him. Shit, I was off a fifth of white rum. And you know, I was going through some things that night. And he dragged me. He did. He dragged me. You know what I mean? But shit, I called in. At least I tune in to this man's broadcast every time he broadcasts, and I ain't never heard Taz come on there talking about, I'm the GOAT. I'm B1, Mr. B1, Mr. Black First. Yes, you're dumb. You're remedial. Cause TBA talk about these bitches all the time. I ain't heard Taz not now. I ain't heard, seen Taz not now time. Hop on that motherfucker broadcast talking about, nigga, why you worried about these bitches? Why you worried about, I'm Mr. B1, I'm Black First. You're dumb, you're remedial. Nigga, I ain't heard or seen none of that shit. No, nigga. Your shit is stepped on. Your shit is stepped on. I already know what type of nigga he is. He that Billy Blanco from the Bronx type of nigga. He that Rico from Paid in Full type of nigga. Smile in your motherfucking face, but as soon as you show him 10 bricks, nigga, he gon' blap your motherfucking ass in the hallway and run off with the shit. He gon' snake you. This nigga shit is stepped on. He ain't, you know, to use the dope game analogy, his shit is stepped on. The shit he kicking, you know, as far as content creators are concerned, this nigga is equivalent to a motherfucker who's selling soap. Or selling fucking watered down work with a whole bunch of baking soda in it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't selling the real shit. Like, nigga, I know where the real shit come from. When you talk about that Black First shit, nigga, I know where the real shit come from. And you ain't got it. And when Obsidian made the podcast, Black Female Fuckery by Proxy, he made a powerful statement, you know, how I'm paraphrasing, but he said something to the extent, you know, how dare you motherfuckers try to capitalize on the struggles and the hardships that our people really went through. This nigga is a Oswald Bates version of Jesse Jackson. That's what he is. That's what he is. You know, before us as a people, talking black folks, are concerned, it's a sizable portion of us that has to go. I'm not advocating that people be proactively shown the door, per se. It's a lot of us. There needs to be a bottleneck effect. A bottleneck effect needs to take place within the black community.